Life is a lot right now, but here's where I'm at. I just started my third week of orientation at the state mental hospital. Um, it's been great, but it's Monday through Friday, 7 to 3 now. And it's kicking my butt because then I have to come home and do homework. And pharmacology is also kicking my butt. I was supposed to have another class with it, but something got messed up with how we all signed up for our classes, and there weren't enough students to keep that class open. So everything got shoved to the later half of the summer semester. So right now, I guess I can do my best to just keep my head above water in pharmacology. But the second half of the semester is going to be rough because now it's going to be 3 classes instead of just the 2 at a time. But at least I'll be out of orientation by then, and I won't be working 40 hours a week while trying to do it because I just can't. And like you might be able to tell, I look like I have a swimsuit top on right now because I do. Because today is the first nice day that we've had in Northeast Ohio in a couple weeks. It's been cold. It's been in the 40s, and it's June now. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a little double duty and let's go study outside with the textbook. So I downloaded my textbook on my phone. So I took my phone out, got comfy, sat in a nice little lounge chair, and I fell asleep. So that didn't work. I didn't learn anything, but I got a little bit of vitamin D. I feel a little bit better about that, I guess. But that's a trend. Anytime I try and do anything besides study or work, I fall asleep. One of our goats was pregnant. It was her first time giving birth, and she delivered Friday, I think. Healthy little baby goat, just one. She's doing a great job, being a great mama, taking good care of it, taking good care of him. She gave birth to a little boy, and I went over to visit all the goats and try and help my husband out a little bit. And I ended up falling asleep in the grass. Not long, like a 5-minute nap, but like what I would do when I was a kid, when you just lay down in the grass, no cares in the world, kind of put your face on your arms, and I fell asleep in the pasture. Well, I'm pretty sure there's poison ivy in the pasture because I've got spots all over my chin. I've got spots on my neck. I've got spots on my wrist and elbow. I'm pretty sure I'm covered in poison ivy now. It's not bad, but it's really annoying that it's on my face. I really need to stop laying down places because I cannot stay awake. I really just need to make it through this last week of orientation, and then I can catch up on school and sleep. I am definitely of the generation of not killing myself to get ahead. I know some people work full time when they go through a program like this. I'm not about that life. I've got a husband. I've got family that I'd like to see. I've I like to sleep and take care of myself, and I haven't been getting good water intake in. I haven't had time to fix myself meals. My body just feels like garbage right now. But I was also spending a lot of time going back and forth with the teachers trying to figure out that whole syllabus random class upload situation. Which, update on that, she said the whole thank you for bringing that to our attention. And then I waited and I waited, and I gave her a whole week to either address the class about how everything they uploaded was wrong or give us our points back because, they were grading based on something that was not part of our actual syllabus. And she didn't. So I had to email them again. My sister thinks I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. She thinks I need to cool my jets, to give it a rest. But when they're absolutely wrong, you've got to bring it up. I can't just ignore it. It's not like I'm nitpicking at this point. They were absolutely wrong. Students dropped out of the class. We were all losing points. So I emailed them all again. And I said, hey, are you going to address this? Are you going to let the class know that it was the wrong syllabus, that you guys uploaded the wrong syllabus and didn't add the discussion post, and we weren't reading it wrong? You guys just uploaded everything wrong. And also, are you going to give us our points? And I went back and forth about emailing it or just minding my own damn business and dropping it. And so I emailed it at probably like 8:30 at night. And by like 9 o'clock the next morning, there was an announcement out to the class, and we all got our points back. So I'm pretty sure that means that they were not going to address it and they were not going to give us our points back. But since I brought it up, yeah, I suppose that's a good, yeah, maybe we should do that. That's a little shady. You should take responsibility for your own actions. But whatever, it's behind me. I just want to survive the class now. I'm just going to do my best to be a good student in the class and try not to keep giving them a hard time now that we have everything we need to succeed. So on the other hand, the state job's going good. The last 3 shifts I've been there, I have been on the units. There's 6 different types of units, but 3 are male only and 3 are co-ed. So there's like 3 types of units, and of those 3, each are split in half, male and then co-ed. And I have made it to one of each of the units. And it's been interesting. Everyone's been nice. Everyone seems to like it, especially if they've come from a hospital job. It's much more low key in the sense that the patients take care of themselves. You're not, doing total care on a patient, feeding them, wiping them, turning them, full wound care constantly. They all take care of themselves. You just got to be careful when attitudes start flaring for the patients, or if fights break out, or if a patient starts portraying some behaviors that have a tendency to get them a little extra attention or to get the other patients around them worked up. But overall, it's been good. Despite that everybody who is in this facility is court ordered to be there, everyone's been pretty polite for the most part. So I'm excited to see how that goes. And I've heard a lot of stories from nurses about how they've been able to do some homework throughout their shift because there is some downtime when the patients are on day shift, if they're off the unit doing like general activities, or at nighttime some of them sleep. You still have to do 15-minute rounds, but you've got at least 2 people on the units at all times, so you split up the rounds. And in between, as long as you get your work done and there's some downtime, people have been able to finish degrees while in this job. So it sounds a lot less stressful. It pays less than my ICU job, but I think being less stressful and having some time to do homework, I think all of that makes up for the pay. I'm going to stay at the ICU job, but it doesn't excite me too much anymore. It ticks me off every time I go there. I, do more work with less resources. Nobody's super happy to be there. Management is expecting more and more. And I'm not going into the acute care, critical care arena. So I don't need the excitement. I experienced the excitement. It was fun while I was new, and I'm over it. It's time for the young ones to get the excitement if they want it. But unfortunately, because I've gotten a lot of ICU experience, when I go in, I get the critical patients because we don't have time to adequately train people. So instead of giving the new nurses a chance to take on some of the critical patients, they give them to the person who can handle it the best. So that's mostly what I've been up to these past 2 weeks. Full-time work, trying to get through school. Not only is it a ton of information, but fighting with the teachers for a little bit. And then, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that, my husband's uncle passed away. So we spent some time with the family. Life just keeps coming at us. So this week I have got to make my discussion post video, 2 reply videos, quiz, which these quizzes have just been ridiculous in my opinion. And it looks like there's another soap note this week. So there's like 5 items we have to do: an initial post, 2 response posts, a test, and a soap note. Thank goodness there's not another class with us right now. What I really need to do is get off here and do my outline for my discussion post. So I can either record it today or tomorrow. It's due tomorrow at midnight. But that's where I'm at right now. Life is kicking my butt. I'm tired all the time. I keep falling asleep when I shouldn't be falling asleep. One more week of full-time orientation, and I should be able to start adjusting my schedule a little bit better. Pray for me, or whatever you do. Good vibes and shit for me, please, because I'm exhausted. All right, hopefully next time I come at you, I'll have a little more energy, but I'll see you next time.